What up? Oh my god, it's like 90 degrees in here inside my house. My air conditioner. Oh man, I need some good intro. Anyway, I almost have 100 subs. Oh my god. And I'll tell you, the thing on the. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's my new routine, okay? I'm going to talk about whatever we talk about, whatever's going on, real quick. And I'm telling you, people are waking up to this. I have people, the far left is, I mean, come on. What's going on is satanic and like, it's just the way people act and stuff, and AI and regular people are noticing now that we're liberals. You know what I'm saying? And the people I know, not online, in real life, are the town I live in is an art town. It's like most probably a higher gay population, so a higher, way less liberal population. Where I was scared to even say that I was, that not that I'm a Trumper. Actually, you know what? No, because we have no matter what, even if the narrative is bullshit, like, oh, I watched my video and is it better? Should I always look at the camera when I talk, or should I look? See, I always look at myself. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That was my other thing. Well, let me finish this because I'm gonna literally not go back and be like, all right, let me go back and get it. Now that I have 100 people, I'm gonna really start putting my time into it. Say, if you guys gotta share it, but I'll never ever ask for money. That's eating at the devil's pot. Because what I want to do is maybe I shouldn't even do the Mandela part because you don't have to necessarily be Mandela affected, but then you might to understand the channel. But I mean, all I'm gonna do is tell you of something, and you go look it up and prove me wrong. That's what you need to do. Prove me wrong. The what is it? The person that has to make the proof or whatever is the person that's calling it out. That's what I said. Let me real quick. I'm really happy that I got my personal things worked out, but the chick that lives next to me with her wife, so like it is very gay community. Her name is Tomorrow. Literally, her name's Tomorrow. And I'm always like, manana. She's super cool. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. It's cool here. But anyway, people here, you would never think they would be for Trump ever. But now I've had 3 people the past 2 days that are complete liberal, like I thought were completely liberals, like way out there liberals. But no, they're just regular liberals, like I am. I'm a libertarian, like a regular. But when they're doing this shit, like these Satan, and they're seeing the pedophile shit, and they're seeing the satanic shit. They said in the in everywhere you go, it's fucking everywhere, man. And I'm gonna try and do it like before. I don't want to be all you guys think I'm drunk. I told this friend of mine. I told her my to go to my channel, and she did it. And I'm all. You can put it on 2 times speed if you want, because you know how I talk so slow. And she did, and then I was like, whoa, listening to myself, and it's me. but it's me talking like just normal. So I'm like, oh man, I must have been fucked up or something. Anyway, so I'll try and be. Plus, it won't make. I've noticed my shorter videos where I just boom get to the point, and that's it. That's cool. So, and like I don't want to go over like 10 minutes, or 15 at the most. Anyway, so welcome, man. For it. I've had like probably because I sent to Colorado all my friends. I hope they come on, and we can just talk about stuff, whatever. And and my mom and everything. I pray about that. I'm glad that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not. I gotta. I don't know, you guys. It's scary. But my sister started the GoFundMe thing. I haven't checked it in a while, but it had like $7,000 in it. They're fine as far as money, but I can't. I've only talked to my mom a few times. It's really scary. I called and made my doctor's appointment to to September instead of August. But then my sister said she would take me, and then and the doctor said they would take me on a different date. So that's cool. Boom. Well, my sister's gonna take me next Wednesday to the methadone thing, and on September, I've got to figure out that part though. So I have a month to figure out how many, and that's in LA. So I got to get to the city somehow, and I don't have a car, you guys know that. Anyway, I also noticed when I watched my video that you couldn't hear me, which is like in everyone's dream that knows me. They're like, God, shut up or be quiet. Everybody in my head that knows me says that. And I want to talk about something like political, something that they're trying to make us say, because that everything is a running script. Everything is scripted. It's Project Mockingbird. Well, but Trump, I do want to say, even religious people that I talk to think, man, this dude is fucking, because he came in and he's doing a lot of things that none of us could do for free. Well, I wouldn't do that. If I had $1 million, can you imagine how stressful that job would be? He needs a clone, man. He fucking needs a clone to do all this shit. And I'm not saying he's my savior. I get all those comments. I shouldn't even said them. He ain't gonna do. I mean, whatever. All I'm saying is, that's what I wanted to talk about. He said that, here's the problem. My liberal friends, okay, my gay friends, my people that once I thought were liberal, right? I mean, really liberal. Like me. I mean, I'm liberal, very liberal. On this, I'm an anarchist in a way, but that we can't have that. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I wish it would, but it's just not. I mean, I wouldn't go out and do anything wrong if it was anarchy. Like, if there was no laws. I take that. I would go to excuse me. I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, let's see. I want to talk about like one thing about what's going on supposedly, and I honestly do think about could what's her face Hillary. All right, we can all agree if Hillary were president, it would be worse off, right? Can we at least all agree on that? On my channel, it fucking in whatever reality we're in right now, and that's another thing. For my Mandela affected audience, or the people that watch it, rather the people that see this that are Mandela affected. I don't know. Probably all. I would assume all of them are, because I've been anyone that subscribes, I usually go to their channel, and they have a channel with like a few videos. Everyone always has more subscribers than I do. though, which is I don't care. I don't do it for that because I don't get monetized or anything anyway. You guys can always go to my PayPal. Just kidding. Anyway, so yeah. So Trump said that Baltimore. Oh, the governor of Baltimore or whatever, the guy, the congressman or whatever for Baltimore, got on the news, and started fucking bawling, crying for the kids at the border. Okay, and kids are dying in his neighborhood. And Trump said, dude, clean up fucking Baltimore before you start fucking crying for these kids. There's rats everywhere. So then they cut to Bernie Sanders and shit, and Bernie said, oh my God, there were rats everywhere. Da, da, da. And the Clintons, they went down there. And this guy's ran fucking Baltimore since '96, and they're saying that Trump's racist because he said that there was fucking rat, that it was infested. That's a racist term. I mean, everyone's starting to notice, look, this is kind of fucking ridiculously stupid. You guys are lying. You're using people. What about the people in Chicago that really live in the fucking squalor and the rats on the streets? I've been there. Fuck that. That really pisses me off now that I think about it. And Trump said something, and they, instead of worrying about the people and fixing the problem, are mad that about the border kids. There are not even that fly from whatever Africa. They fly to Brazil, come up to the southern border, because there's no fucking wall, no protection. And these idiot liberals that are so far out of touch from the regular working person are fucking, they don't get it. They have big mansions and they have fucking housekeepers and stuff. So they're like, open borders. But everyone went to Nancy's house and said, how come you have a wall around your house? And they went into the wall. All of them jumped the wall and went and camped in her yard. And said, well, you want to let all these people in and stuff. Pelosi, they did that too, before she got into being whatever she is now. Speaker of the Senate. Anyway, okay. And then the other thing I wanted to do was talk about make hand symbols that are like, this to me is more like ha ha ha. Like Mr. Smithers on the fucking Simpsons, which was the ultimate brainwash show. Anyway, that was the other thing that I told you, but I'm going to say it again. People are learning of this. They're seeing the satanic agenda, and I'm telling them, look up like Celine Dion, look up fucking the chick that was an alien. All of those fucking aliens. Check out Nicole Kidman. And this friend of mine, she subbed to my channel, and yeah, she gave me some. Oh, let me read what I want to tell you guys about channel. Oh wait, was this it? No. Oh, here it is. George Webb. Maybe that's the book. Either George Webb is either George Webb or Winston Price. Anyway, that's what it is on YouTube. So check that out. Now, okay. So Trump said that the Mockingbird, MSLSD, and Communist News Network, all that shit, right? Mockingbird. They said Trump said a racist thing about Baltimore. What did he say? He said it was infested with rats. How is that racist? Like, what is that racist against cleanliness? So the Democrats and the media, which is their big arm of the media, right? The Democrat, the four squad or whatever, and Pelosi. So the five, fearsome five. Now, they asked that stupid bitch AOC Cortez, and what are the three branches of government? I swear to God, she said this, you guys. I swear to God, she said this. They said, what are the three branches of government? And she said, the congressional, the presidential, and the senatorial. And I was like, and she was in Congress already, right? I was like shocked. As you know, it's the my audience knows it. It's the judiciary, the legislative, and the judiciary. I mean, I know that from fucking goddamn civics in grade school, you guys. All right, it's 16 minutes. Okay, that's ridiculous, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we all get that. Now, yeah. So the Democrats would rather see these kids at the border have food than our people and our kids have food. And go through San Francisco or any city and look at all the junkies and all their kids. They're starving on the street. And say that we should go take care of the whole world's kids. What the fuck, man? I mean, you can come here, sir, yeah, but you got to go the right way. You can come and benefit from the U.S., but you got to come the way that our parents came. Well, I'm native, but the other half, they came from Norway. We had to go through the papers and shit. So why is that fair for people that do it the right way and then you do it the other way and you guys both win? That's not fair. It's bullshit. You know, when it comes to something like that, that's not cool. That's not right. Anyway, that's my opinion for that. I just think we need to, again, clean up our own backyard as the United States, which I believe Trump is doing a good job of. And the conservatives are on the right end of the spectrum, are doing the right thing here. And, you know, whatever, man. And you know what? The thing is that Trump is saying all these things like, oh, the Second Amendment, you know, boom, and this. And, you know, here's the thing. I believe him that he will try and protect those things because he proved it to me. I've never had a president that I voted for. I'm 45. That I voted for or endorsed that actually did not even one thing they fucking said they would do. And Trump, boom, got on it, boom, Kim Jong-un, boom, denuclearized this, boom, Jerusalem that. And this is foreign policy, boom, boom, boom. The economy, I even feeling the economy is going on. I mean, did they spend more money on my art studio, you know, buying my art stuff, you know, my artwork. And people make it because they're making more money. It just everybody makes more money, and then they spend more money, and then there's more money pumped into the economy, and that's just the way it goes. And people like that rather, and pulling out of these illegal wars in Libya and Syria, and not going into Iran, and not going into North Korea, just being friends, asking to be friends, put tariffs on them if they're fucking up, but not just bombing kids like Obama and them before did. So anyway, that's that. Okay, I won't talk politics because that's just the story of what's going on right now, and that's whatever. I'm going by what I see. And that's all what I'm going by. Is what I know. What's on the ground happening. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to. Okay, I have to. So yeah, even the left is like the left is seeing how far left that it is, and it's like they're just bailing, and that it just won't work. It's just like unrealistically, it's not even logical. Everyone's gonna get universal healthcare. Woo! Yeah, right. Like, how could you just can't do that? That's a nice sentiment, but it don't work like that. Anyway, so let's see. 3 Mandela effects before I go. Let's see. 3 easy ones for me. See, because like, oh, the third leg on R2D2, the one in the middle. If that's a flip flop, I think. I don't know. It didn't have one of them. It only had 2 feet in my reality. Now it has 3. Always had. Let's I think. And okay, let's see. That was Sally Field. Sally Fields is now Sally Field. That's easy. Sex in the City. That's easy. Interview with the Vampire. That's easy. Oh, a new one that's coming out, which is easy. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Now, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Whatever, right? It's that's what the movie's called. Tom Hanks, which he should, because he's a fucking pedo creep, fucking punk ass pedo. I hate that dude. Tom Hanks is playing Mr. Rogers, which is also, and then on my other Mandela, Mr. Rogers. If you watch, it says Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Watch an old episode. It's Mr. Rogers, and it's the same R. It's all one word with one R. Mr. Rogers. The R is the big. There's only one R for Rogers, and it's the one that ends in Mr. And then it's also the beginning R for Rogers, and it says Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Oh wait, this way, and it has the 3 R's. It has just one R, right? It's weird. I don't know. Check it out. But he comes in and says, "It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor." Right? That's not in my memory. Most people's memory. And then even on the bus in the movie, the name of the movie is "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood." That was the song when I was a kid. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? I mean, come on. So, anyone, please talk about that. I mean, tell me what you remember about that. And then Tom Hanks, he's a pedo, like a motherfucker. Toy Story 4, all those are all. Monsters Inc. is literally they're scaring the people and then sucking the adrenochrome. The whole thing, and the Toy Story is about child trafficking. And you can watch those videos and you'll see it's breaking them down. And those are hidden Easter eggs. Those aren't Mandelas, really. Those aren't Mandelas. So, I mean, no, the Tom Hanks one is. So the title of the movie is "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood." And when I was a kid, I'd put my life, I would stake on it. My whole family, I would stake on it. It's a beautiful. In the Mr. Rogers, when I was a kid, was "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood." A beautiful day for a neighborhood, right? In the movie, he goes, "It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood." And he even throws a shoe. I know the whole thing, man. I watched. I know it came when I heard that. I knew it was time to turn the channel. And we all thought he was like Chester the Molester. We were like, he's a Chimon. We would say, he's a Chimon for sure. So we thought that. We knew that when we were kids. So, oh, of course, Tom Hanks is playing it. He should. He's the most perfect person to play that part because he is that. And it's something gross. I think in that movie it's about him being a pedo. They're trying to normalize that shit along with Satanism, pedophilia, ritualism, all that stuff. It's real, you guys. I was telling someone, I said, yeah, look at Celine Dion's clothing line. It's like onesies that have 666 on them. 6 and 6 or evil baby and shit like that. Like, it's not a joke, though. It's weird. Weird shit these people are into. Okay, so I held up my end of the bargain. So you hold up yours. That's cheesy. Share the fucking video. Subscribe. Like the video. Subscribe to the video. I'll do that, but I'll do it more nicer and earlier, probably. Okay? And I will try not to ramble so much. I tried to keep it to where I had a list of shit I was going to talk about, but I can't even read it very well. I can't. I have bad vision. And I have bad handwriting. So anyway, have a good day, guys. Please answer the phone. Okay? It is hotter than it is so hot. It's like, no, it's not as bad as it is. It was 160 in Saudi Arabia. Shit was just like palm fronds that were dry. We're just torching. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about real quick. Maybe I'll wait for the next episode. I'll wait for the next episode to see if anyone needs anything. All right, guys. Later. Love you. Peace. It's a beautiful day. Later.